Okay, now I'm going to tell you a story about king's advance. Very long time ago was a king and a prince. The prince was like he liked to go like every country in the world. He liked to go everywhere. Every month he go at this country, and next month he go this country, and other month he go that country. Then his father, the king, came angry. He said to his son like, "Hey, you have to stop to go in anywhere. You are the crown prince. You have to be like in your country, or your throne is going to be in dangerous." So the prince did not go anymore nowhere. And then the years go. Then the old king died, and this prince became a king. When this prince was like king, sometimes he was one day sitting in his throne. He was like thinking like, this is boring, I want to go in somewhere. Then he say like, my servant, make for me big ship, I want to go advance in some countries or somewhere. Then they like, the servant said yes sir. Then they make for him like big ship like in few weeks. Then they say to him like, your majesty, we make your ship. Then the king say like, well, put there a lot of food, a lot of animals and servants and everything. Then they make that fast, like they say, your majesty, we make everything what you wish. Then he say, now I'm ready to go in another countries. Then he go in a ship, the king, and the ship go like 14 days and 14 nights one direction. After that it became storm. There was the whole sea was like crazy, and the ship go wrong side. He's going another direction. So when the man who was like watching with the, I don't know what the names, but he watching like, he sees something. He see Magnet Iceland. This Iceland name is Magnet. The Iceland is like, there was that Iceland is like a circle of mountains. And middle of the Iceland is like big mountain, and there's two little jungle under that big mountain. So this man, while this and that Iceland, like every boat hit in that, because the Magnet Iceland takes every metal part of the boat. So this man see this Iceland. He say like, oh my god, oh my god, the king, everything big, everybody like saying like, what's wrong with you, like why you crying and why you like that. He said, we're going to die tomorrow morning. Then they were shocked, like they said, what do you mean? Like he say like, we are like going into the Magnet Iceland, and the boat is not going in any direction, because the Magnet Iceland is taking the whole boat metals into itself, and we are going to collapse and die. The old people, all of them like crying, and the king was like shocked. And when was the like next day morning, the king was not sleeping. He wake up very early. He want to see the Iceland, like he see that the boat was like so close now, and it was like hitting point, like, and then it's hit at the mountain, the Magnet Mountain, and everything was broke. Everybody died, but only the prince, the king, don't die. He fly into the this Magnet Iceland jungle. He like collapsed into trees, and he come down, and he see that nothing happened to him. Like he said like, thank you God that I'm surviving like that. Then he like start to watch the jungle and that stuff. And he start to go the big mountain what's in the middle of this weird Iceland. Then he feel like tired. He go to sleep in the mountains. Before he came into top of the mountain, he see in his dream man who is like having very white color dress and very black hairs. This man say to him like, king, you have to go in this top of this mountain. There is man and the horse statue, you know. The man's like doing like something like this, and he's sitting in his horse, you know. He have in his hand a very green diamond, you know. You have to take that diamond, because if you throw that diamond into sea, this whole cursed Iceland is going collapse into the sea, you know, so that people never gonna die because of this, you know. Then he wake up. He feel like this dream was so reality that he want to see like where's that man? It's like, you know, the man was nowhere. But then he started to climb into the top of this mountain. He see there's statues what this man was telling, and the status man was like having some green diamond in his hand, you know. The, then he start to climb in that status and horse, and he take that diamond out of his hand and he throw into the sea, you know. Then became like earthquake, you know. Earthquake. Yeah, I remember to tell you too. This man said to him, when this Iceland is going into the water, like collapse into the water, there's coming little ship, and there's like one man. Uh, this man is going to take you in your home with his boat, but don't speak with him. This man was saying in his dream, you know. Now when the whole Iceland came down into the sea, there's became one man who's in ship, you know, little ship. Then he swim next to him. He go in this little boat, you know. He was sitting there 2 days ago, you know. He don't speak nothing to him. Then he's feeling very hungry, you know. He was thinking like, I was come in here like 14 days. If he's going to go like 40 days back, I'm going to die until, you know, I'm going to die at that moment. He said like, hey, how long is it going to take, you know, to this boat go in my city? Then the status man watch him like, then he disappears, the boat disappears. He like go into sea, you know. He's trying to, you know, swim. He see like some Iceland right next to him. He swim that Iceland. Then he was so happy that he's not like dying, because he was like almost die in this sea, you know. Then he started to climb one tree of this Iceland. This Iceland was very big, like he's continuing somewhere, you know. He's go one tree, and he start to eat fruits in that tree. He see like boat coming. Then he's like, watch that, what is that boat? The ship's doing like, the ships came right next to the beach. That boats came like little boy and his father, and then became some soldiers behind next to them, you know. They became then into the beach there was one very big stone, you know. They removed that stone and they go under that stone. There was something gave, you know. I don't know. They walk in there, and then little time ago the old man came out and the old soldiers come out, and they go in the ships and they go. He's thinking like, why they left this little boy like in that place, you know. Then he came and go into that cave what's like under the rock, you know. He see there's a lot of stuff like diamonds and like gold and everything, and there was a throne, and there was sitting little boy, you know. He was crying. Then he see this king, you know, like his boy say like, king, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. This king say like, hey, I'm not going to kill you. Who tell you I'm king? And how you know that I'm king? Then the boy say, I'm tell you. Who tell me if you don't kill me? This king say, I'm not going to kill you. Tell me whole story like this. The boy say, well, when my father was young, some people say to him like, when you have son, your son are going to die in this Iceland. You have to bring him here, and there's coming one king, and the king is going to kill your son. If that don't happen in 1 week, then he's gonna live all his life. But if he die, he die, you know, like that. They tell him. So that's why I'm here. Please don't kill me. Then the king said, I'm not going to kill you. Then this boy and this king live together like few days, like when go like 3 days, 4 days, and then the boy say like to king like, hey, give me that knife, you know. I wanna like make two piece for this fruit for us, you know. The king say, okay, I'm going to take that knife. It was like golden knife or something. He take that. But when he was walking, he's like his leg goes something. Then he's like into this little boy, the knife go in this boy, and the boy die. Then this king was, very shocked that he run out this cave. He start run into the middle of this Iceland. He run because he was scaring his father and his like those. He run. Then came night. When came night, oh, wait a second. Yeah, when came night, then he sees something shining in somewhere. Then he start to walk there. There was like 4 men sitting, and middle of them was like fire. They was just sitting like and talking with her. And so he said to them like, "Hi, how are you doing?" They say, "Oh, we are fine. How you are doing?" Then he find out that they're all of the 4 men. Their left eye was like something happened. They cannot see from that. Then he said, "Hey, excuse me, but why you all 4 you are having like same problem? Like why your left eye is like something happened?" Then they say to him, "If we tell you, you are going to your left eye is going to become like same." Then he said like he's thinking like that's I don't want. But then Satan said to him like, "Hey, you have to find out. That's very odd, How can 4 people have same problem? Maybe they just talking. You have to find out, or this is going to be your very bad question on your mind every time of your lifetime." Then he asks, "I don't care. Tell me what's the problem of your eyes, Then they say to him like, "Okay, we tell you, but take first when it was morning, take a lamp's leather on your and start run somewhere down there. You find out." Okay, this story is continuing like in another part, so you can watch that part too. Thank you, and then you listen. Bye bye.